Hello, you lovely lot. How are we doing? Are we good? Hope you're well. Off to your wasting, first of all, most, mate. Thank you so much for a whole year of being subbed. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited for the league as well, mate. It's going to be fun. I must admit, I've still got to pencil the dates in the calendar for it. But yeah, it's going to be a fun project I'm hoping to get involved in for people who missed it. Zealand the Cannon Shannon has organised a draft league. I can't actually remember all the details off the top of my head. I just know I said months ago I would do it, and I will be there for the draft, which I think is next Friday. I think. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it because it's going to be in the evening, and I will have only had the puppy for like a matter of days at that point. We'll have to wait and see. But chat, how are you all doing? Did we watch the Canadian Grand Prix, the Club World Cup, the IndyCar? I haven't actually watched a minute of the Club World Cup yet. I don't know if I should keep that going or if I'll indulge myself today. Maybe I should. Hello, Jack. I hope you had fun at your wedding. Did they play Mr. Brightside? I actually don't think they did. If they did, I missed it. I might have been at the bar. The bar and the dance floor far apart, and I know which I'd rather be around. Oh, dear. It was a good night, though. It was a really, really nice wedding. Papaya rules. Oh, no. Yeah, that was a bit awkward, wasn't it? Respect. I was shocked, actually, that Lando admittedly was just like, yeah, it's my bad. Like, that genuinely shocked me. But what didn't shock me was the fact that it happened at all, which is a bit sad, really. We talked about it on stream months ago, like, who might win the championship out of Norris and Piastri, and I wish someone had clipped what I said, because it's like I'm a prophet. Watch the under-21s. Oh, yeah, there's the Euro under-21s going on as well. I've not caught any of that. To be honest, chat, I've had such a busy weekend. That might have been obvious. If you've watched today's Journey Manager video, you might have noticed I was busy by the fact I was recording at 1 a.m. last night. I will level with you. I am pretty sleep-deprived today, and it's bloody hot. So I feel like it's going to be like a shorter stream by my own standards, but still probably a couple of hours. And with that in mind, maybe we should get into some Football Manager right away. But yeah, I don't know about anyone else in the UK. Bloody hot today. It's like 29 degrees, and it's even hotter indoors. It's toasty. I watched the last hour of Le Mans. Oh, yeah, I saw the end of the last lap. I didn't get to watch the 24 hours of Le Mans. I don't often stay up to watch it through the night. I know there's some people that do. I feel like there was one year where I decided I was going to do it and then it rained a load. For people who haven't seen it yet, fantastic video today. Go watch it. Fantastic advertising. We love that. What happened last stream? I quit after the roof was missed. We made it through in Europe. It was quite straightforward in the end. We've got Man 62 at the Pepe Reyes Cup. And actually, our Champions League draw, like, there's a few games which I look at, Real Madrid, Man City, Juventus, and I flinch. But today, at the very least, we should get the Dinamo and Noraland games done. Hopefully the Feyenoord one done as well. I'd like to think we're ending today's stream with 9 points. I would certainly like to see that. Kalinowski's value's getting up there. To be fair, yeah, a few players' values have started to climb up a little bit, which feels kind of good, dare I say. Even Keita's up at above 10 million now, but Kalinowski, it's kind of rocketing away. Some question marks over his potential. Has he fulfilled it already? I feel like I've got to stick with him. He's not actually slowed down development-wise yet, so I'm not going to trust the star ratings ever. R.I.P. Gary the Groundhog. Yeah, I'll be honest, Wok was watching the F1 with me. She was sad when the Marmot got hit by Lewis Hamilton's car. How funny is this screenshot, by the way? Work the space, Apex Manager. Contract, £35. Reputation, world class. Okay, maybe it's just me that's easily entertained. I don't know. Kalinowski face when? Add another day to the timer, chat. Add another day. Someone asked, add a day. Also, when does our transfer window close? 2 days. The thumbnail on YouTube does say transfer special. The transfer window is still technically open. Definitely has nothing to do with the fact I didn't update the thumbnail. And Dong is formally requesting a transfer. Reject. £10 million bid received for Keita. So the thing is, Keita isn't even a starting centre-back for me this year, but he's just homegrown at club. I can't lose him. 10 million is just not enough. You haven't missed much watching the under-21s, mate. It's not that exactly exciting. I saw that, Football Manager Hall of Famer Bright Arian B scored an own goal for Germany over the weekend. That's what I've seen of the Euros this year. By the way, we're holding on to 150th in the world rankings. You love to see it. Dream had an F. No, an F already. Oh, dear. Early F. F's in the chat. Early F. Are we back, YouTube? YouTube comes back sooner. Are we back? YouTube's back. Excellent. Hello, YouTube. You know what's happened. I know what's happened. At least we got the F out the way early. Right, we're back. Hello, Twitch. Hello. Sorry. You know the deal by now. Genuinely, chat, in case you haven't realised, I've given up working out how to fix the internet thing. I don't think it can be fixed. Part of me feels like maybe I should just restart the Wi-Fi booster that's plugged into the mains, because it probably hasn't been turned off in a while, but I doubt that's not going to solve it, is it? But yeah, we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Am I looking forward to the FM Draft League this week? Yes. There's a couple, let's say, passionate people in there. I don't know who you're referring to, Data. You got to be more direct. If you're going to slag someone off in my chat, slag them off openly. You'll probably get banned for it, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of passion. We love a little bit of passion. Apparently, Moises is a favourite to be top goal scorer in the league. That would be quite kind of good if he could get it. He'll probably be rotated a lot. When is the draft league? The draft is happening. I have the dates. One sec. I can open up the dates that I have. It is the 27th. It's a week on Friday. There you go. A week on Friday, everyone. Am I going full strength for this competition? It's the Pepe Reyes Cup, but I feel like we shouldn't mess around in it, you know? So it's a serious part of the season. I kind of want to give Lambert minutes, so I might just play him at centre attacking mid. The players are fairly rested. You know what? That will do. But yeah, there is a draft taking place on a week on Friday, and then there's 3 or 4 streams scheduled. I'll be honest, chat, I really don't know all the details. I can't even really give you a good rundown as to what's happening. But I know the stream's all on Fridays. The days do move around a little bit. Okay, it's Pepe Reyes Cup time. They've got our former man Williams in their defence. Right, let's do this. Let's see how we fare. My Twitch isn't showing you back after multiple refreshing. I was about to say, has anyone else on YouTube, on Twitch had that issue? But if they had that issue, they wouldn't be able to reply. I feel like a heathen here. YouTube chat's not that bad, Jacob. They're all lovely people. They don't sub as much with Twitch Primes over there. But we have the channel members. We have a loyal group of ultras on YouTube. Twitch doesn't say you're live. I love Twitch, me. Chat, does anyone know how to fix my internet? The thing is, I don't know how to fix it. I've given up. The thing is, I'm just going to get given suggestions that people have told me before. Switch back to dial-up. I don't even have a landline here, I don't think. I mean, I'm not paying for one. Oh, my word. Kim's good, isn't he? Your internet is not the only thing that needs fixing, says Wok. What else is broken, Wok? Like, Wok and I have played Raft, chat. How many hours have Wok and I played Raft? Let me check. We've played 13 hours of Raft, and there's been 1 disconnect in that time. Which, obviously, that does not line up with the amount of disconnects we get when I'm streaming. Like, I don't know what the problem is. Someone who's intelligent, just come help me. hammer. Maybe a hammer is the play. It's only 1-0 at half-time. Do I have to be worried? Maybe slightly. Am I going to dox Walk against you? Don't know what you're talking about. Change your provider to one that doesn't suck. I don't think it's a provider issue. And I say that because, like, nothing in my internet setup has changed whatsoever since I was streaming F1 Manager for hundreds of hours without a disconnect. I think it's got to be hardware related. Does your IP address change during the disconnect? I'll be honest, Domdro, I don't check. The thing is, I don't think my internet actually dies. If my internet dies, it dies for a matter of a second. Because I see you all write an F within seconds of the stream dying. Like, at worst, it is the tiniest little blip. It's not even a full disconnect. Like, I play multiplayer games all the time without any issues on this PC. And I've changed the dual streaming setup multiple times. So I don't think it's related to multi-streaming either. Like, I guess I could try just not multi-streaming one day to see if it fixes it. But the reality is, like, I've changed the entire multi-streaming setup. And it didn't fix the problem. So I'm not even entirely sure that's the issue. Hey, Smogfather, take care, mate. Have fun at work. Do I have a wired connection to my router? I couldn't do a wired connection if I wanted to. I'm using a very expensive, well, it's like a booster. It essentially plugs into my PC, and my connection is so stable all the time. It's really confusing. Like I said, I've not changed anything about my setup, and my setup was perfectly stable for for a year. And for hundreds of hours of streaming, and then it's just like, so it's something that's clearly happened out of nowhere. But I couldn't do a wired connection to my router even if I wanted to. I could not be more on the opposite side of my house to my router if I tried. But I am using, like I said, a very, very expensive he's missed a penalty, mains power booster. I get, chat, through Wi-Fi, I'm still getting 600 meg down. And like 150 meg up. And I was able to run this exact setup in this exact building with no issues for 6 months. And then it just started playing up. The only thing that changed is I did start multi-streaming, but I've changed the means by which I multi-stream 3 times. Like, so I've tried various different plugins. Part of me wants to try not multi-streaming, but I also like streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'd rather deal with the disconnects and multi-stream than not multi-stream in a weird way. Do you know an IT guy to check it? I am literally an IT guy, James. Chat, like, I'm pretty well versed in this stuff. Which is why I've just kind of given up, because, like, there's no way I can troubleshoot it because I can't replicate it regularly. Like, there's been periods where we've had, like, a day of streaming with no issues. And then there's some days where it disconnects 7 times. And I can't troubleshoot it without streaming. And I can't troubleshoot it when streaming. Is 150 up enough? Yes, easily. It's not, like, yeah, it's not even close to being a problem. Is it because you stopped streaming F1 Manager? Load it up to cease. But that is clever. I mean, the weird thing is, like I said, the chat, like, loads fine. Like, the internet chat, I have a plugin that basically monitors my internet connection. It's a Chrome plugin called Internet Connection Monitor, right? And it's basically a plugin, and all it does is real-time pings another server literally every second. Like, it just pings and manages your latency. My internet has not dropped pinging every second in 6 days and 13 hours. That's how long the PC's been left on as well. Please don't judge me. So that is pinging every second, and it's not had a drop in a week. So, that is the issue. It's so, like, I can't troubleshoot the issue because the chat continues to load. The only reason I know the stream's dead is because you're all rated F. Thoughts of the Canadian Grand Prix? I mean, it was nice to see a bit of variety with, like, tyre strategies and stuff. I fucking hate the stewarding of Formula 1 at the moment. I think is really detracting from my enjoyment of it. Maybe turn off your computer every now and then. To be fair, like, I turn off my computer quite a lot, and when I do turn it off, the disconnecting seems to be worse. The fact Jackie's casually celebrating the league win. That wasn't the league. That was the Pepe Reyes Cup. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Record attendance. Look at that. 300 more people turned up for the Pepe Reyes Cup this year. It's getting big time, everyone. Biden made an offer of Biden offered me 49 million for Kalinowski. Chat, I am going to just get rid of the auto reject. I might have to respond to offers myself. Because they offered me 62 million for him. I might have taken that. Magpies want Kim. I think Kim's going to turn them down, but they can try and sign him. How didn't the board say yes? I guess it has something to do with my overall balance and the fact his value's high, but I actually have no idea. I wish I knew. Yeah, Kim turned down Magpies. Uatara's happy to stay. I bet I don't get another bid on Kalinowski now. Man 62 want to try signing him. Someone please buy him. Magpies want Quinones. Yeah, go on then. All these Gibraltarian teams making offers for my players and they just turn them down. When did your players start getting serious value? To be honest, it is only Kalinowski who's got really high value. Like, Keita's now climbed up to over 10 million, so I guess that's a bit of progress. But it's still lagging behind quite a lot. We're currently on £35 a week. Look at them. They just turned down the moves. Why? What if I tell them do they want to loan him? Maybe they could loan him instead. Do you reckon he goes on loan to Man 62? Probably not. Yeah, he turned down the loan offer too. And Dabba. Chat, please someone tell them to go to these teams. Look at all these offers I'm getting. Look at them all. I mean, this isn't even an offer for my players. This is just a guy Lincoln have decided to sign. Does Persuade ever work? No. I wish it did. Oh my word, he's going! Chat, we've sold Dabba to Man 62. He's legitimately good. We've actually managed to sell someone. Oh my word, I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, watch them sell him immediately for cheap. He's actually good. If only they'd signed him for the qualifying rounds of Europe. Magpies want Oliver Washington. Yeah, they can have him. They're going to run out of time on deadline day, aren't they? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Biggest spenders, 20 million. Does that mean deadline day is closed elsewhere as well? Because I kind of wanted Bayern to make another £60 million bid. Little late to the party, what save are we doing? We are managing in Gibraltar. We're actually 14 years in. There's been seasonal recap videos going up on YouTube that can kind of catch you at the save game. Yeah, we're trying to win a Champions League as a club from Gibraltar. The furthest we've made it is the second knockout round of the Champions League. We've hit a point recently where Gibraltar now gets some really good TV money. We're just trying to get over the line. Oh, okay, the transfer window is open in the rest of Europe still. You can see how the offers for a lot of my players are still really low. That Kalinowski offer was definitely just a bit of a freak offer. I'm still sad that I had auto-reject on because I probably would have entertained it. How much is the TV money now? We're in our 3rd year of the current TV deal, and it's the last year. Teams get £3.8 million. Valencia, mate. You can't leave. You're very influential. I hate how unhappy players get in this save game all the time. Vasquez is listed as my hot prospect. Should I be using this guy more? Based on the teams that are interested, could he be worth promoting to the first team? I could move him to the first team even if he then plays in the youth team as well. I feel like I should have an eye on him. Anderson is definitely not for sale. And neither is Sai. Leave me alone. Chelsea and Liverpool also want Vasquez. I think I've got to give Vasquez some game time this year in the league. I think I've got to do it. Thing is, I've got Badu as well. Like, Badu or Vasquez, who are you picking? It's one of those ones where Vasquez is better overall, but for a striker, Badu has some really good attributes in really specific areas. Vasquez is frustrated he didn't get his move. How old is he? I might have to offer him a new contract if he's legitimately crying about stuff. Oh, okay. He's got a 6-year deal. Mate, you can just have a cry to yourself. I'm not even going to talk to him. Okay, we'll talk to him. Should stay. It's a strong social group. Just offer a pay rise that I don't actually want to give. It's hilarious how many bids we're getting on deadline day. Chelsea made a bid for Kalinowski. It's 38 million. Reject. Vasquez, reject. Valencia, reject. Just got to last till midnight. Chelsea make a new Kalinowski bid. I want 80 million. They've not said no outright. Why are they tempting me? 75. Nah, reject. Only 58 million. The issue is my transfer window is now closed, so if I'm going to sell anyone now, I can't sign a replacement. These offers are so stupid, aren't they? Leave me alone. I should just set it to reject all. Reject all transfer offers. I don't mind Vasquez being slow. No, don't get me wrong. I think a pacey striker when you're playing a lone striker is nice. But for a player who's 18, like his acceleration and pace could very easily climb up to like 15. His all-time development since he joined us in January isn't great, but he's not been there long enough to really form an opinion. Can I register him for the Champo? Oh, I can. Who's not registered who should be registered, or is it no one? I think we're okay. You know what, Vasquez? Yeah, register him for the Champo. Why not? Is anyone else struggling with the heat where they are? It's bloody hot in the UK. It's going to be so hot for like 2 weeks straight, and I think I might die. I need to get the indoor thermometer and leave it in my room so I can give you the live temperature checks. So when I'm melting, you know how much I'm melting. Last week, there was 2 days where I was done streaming for 2.5 hours, and I had a shower afterwards because I felt grim. What made me pick Gibraltar? One of the smallest rep countries that you can actually manage in FM. Very, very short seasons. And also, I did a save game in Gibraltar like 10 years ago, so it's a bit of a throwback to that. Did I win the Champions League? Well, we've gone through the qualifying rounds last stream, Amit. We've not played any Champions League yet today. You've not missed much, don't worry. How close are we to getting dog cam? I've got a dog cam set up, but it's like a, like a Ring doorbell thing. It's not Ring, but it's like another brand. And I need to work out if there's actually a way to get a feed of it for you guys to redeem. I've not looked into it, chat. I'll be honest. I didn't realise how much goes into getting a dog. There's a lot of stuff to sort that, I didn't really think about. Like I've spent today getting rid of all the weeds in the back garden. That's what I did this morning. Sorting out the garden, and then Wok had some... I can't remember what plant it is. It's a plant that's toxic to dogs and cats that she'd been growing. So that had to be gotten rid of. So lots of fun adult jobs today. Hey, Reese, I'm doing well, mate, thank you. I had a nice wedding with some friends of mine. They were getting married, so that was really, really nice to go to. Had a good weekend, all in all. Do we know the name yet? No. Don't say that. I'm going to London on Saturday with my daughter. How hot is it where I am right now? Let's just, let's consult the weather app. It's currently 27 degrees. Oh my gosh. Next Monday, they're forecasting 33. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm at 29 degrees C in Singapore. The thing is, I've been to Singapore. You have aircon everywhere. Singapore's built for the heat because you have the same climate all year round. It's lovely. You guys have learnt to adapt. You go anywhere and there's aircon. It's brilliant. Dog or cat, which do you prefer, Jack? Well, I'm getting a pet dog, so I feel like that's kind of a hint. I'm a dog man. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't even really say I hate cats by any means. I always thought I'd end up with a cat over a dog if I ended up single forever. I feel like a dog is like a two-person thing. Three years into my Apex save, when is the point at which I can't see staff that are just Gibraltarian? It takes a while, my friend. I can't really remember. The early years of this save game, chat, feel like such a distant memory. I thought it was going to be nice in London this time of year. Guess me and my daughter will live in the subway stations. To be fair, I don't know if they've got aircon. The subway itself, the underground, does not have aircon on most lines. So, good luck. As at this point, somebody would consider themselves a Londoner after a decade. Yeah, God bless. The underground is warmer than the surface when it gets hot in the summer in the UK. I've got some awful news if you think it's going to be cool down there. I've got some awful news. You're travelling through a subway system that's 100 years old and was not designed for ventilation. It will be worse underground than it is above ground, I'm afraid to say. Find one of the nice electric buses. They have good aircon. The issue with London's underground is there is little air circulation. So the air gets warm and then it does not go anywhere. Just sit on the Elizabeth line, true. Okay, Zagreb, I'm ready. Finland is very mild this summer. The sun is shining all day long, though. I miss Finnish summers. Finnish summers are so nice. Although it really used to throw me off when it'd be sunny and I'd wake up and be like, it's morning. No, it's not. It's 3 a.m. Okay. I mean, look, Dinamo in our opening game, followed by Noraland. If we don't have 6 points after these two games, we're washed. That's all that there is to be said here. Now, Kim is injured, but that is the only absence. So he should be fine. Is my best 11 EU even updated here? No. Okay. Do I do that now? Do we do the updated best 11 now? I probably should, shouldn't I? Let's save the newly updated best 11 first. Best XI save. Prediction, please. If there's any Twitch mods, they can set up a pred. Okay. Who else is on the bench when I play in the Champo chat? Let's think about this. Bath definitely is. I kind of want to get the players in order as well because I'm weird. I can already hear the chat writing Cliff Garcia. I don't need to look down. I know that you want him in. I'll add him in. Savinio or Mossad is another dilemma. Neither of them, I'd say, are regular players for me. I like Savinio's versatility. But I think Mossad is just better. Yamashita can make the bench, the 19-year-old. Like, I want to try and give him a bit of game time this year. I think Anderson over Eskic as well. And I've got one more spot. Who do I add? Can't be Daddy. You know what? Savino can just make the cut anyway. I think that is my best setup. I got so many attacking options on off the bench. If anything, there's a bit of a lack of defensive mid options. I could bring in Gomez. Gomez is pretty good. Has he learned to play? Oh, he's learned defensive mid well quick. Let's get Gomez in. I probably don't need Yamashita. I've got 3 players who can play centre attacking mid and left attacking mid. It's probably worth it. Hey, Operation Market Garden, mate. How are you doing? 2 years of being subscribed with a 70 watch streak. You love to see it, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate the long-term support. Thank you for coming and watching the streams and then let me indulge in this nerdy habit of mine. I call it a habit. That makes it sound like an addiction, doesn't it? Football Manager, the nerdy habit. Best 11 EU. Get it saved. We want Vasquez. Chat, Lambert is getting priority over Vasquez, and so is Yamashita. Right, so Kim is unavailable. Lambert is playing on the left wing. I've decided it. In Lambert, we trust. I spent 25 million on him. If I can't trust him in the Champions League, there's an issue. I still feel like Moises is just the main man, though. Look how much he's improving already. First game in the Champo proper. It should be straightforward. 6 points from the first 2 games is an absolute must. At home against Dinamo, let's bolster our goal difference as well, because goal difference can really, really make a difference. Oh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Show me the roof, though. That'll make me less nervous. I still feel uncomfortable about stands behind either goal. I don't like change. I miss the sea of concrete. Come on, the roof's out. We love to see it. I immediately encourage the players. Age-old secret, works 90% of the time. If you believe that green smiley faces make a difference, I'll let you decide. They got 2 bookings inside 15 minutes. That feels good. Nothing's happening though. That feels bad. They've got another yellow card. What's happening here? Right. Valencia wins the header. Ndong. Keep it alive, Ndong. We love that. Lille, the new Argentine right back. Forward. Valencia. Valencia, where are you going, son? Where are you going, son? He's going to find Moises. Moises is actually quite a big boy, isn't he? He's not a small lad. Oh, come on. That was actually a nice goal. Valencia finds himself in some space and then just squares it across. And Moises just appears. He just appears. He's like a wizard. I kind of want to call him the Wizard. His name doesn't look anything like Wizard, but it begins with a W, so it's basically Wizard, isn't it? He's a magic man. He does tricks. Lille. Tunkara. Hits the crossbar there. That was very nearly 2-0 inside half an hour. Magic Moises the Wizard. JJ. Ndong. Where are we going? Valencia. Got an assist already. Lays it wide to Lille. I'm kind of interested to see how Lille does, because he's not the best player going forward, but he's very, very athletic. And he's just so solid defensively. Oh, that's a ball. Lambert. Not a good pass by Lambert. I paid 25 million for that pass. Win that. Oh, Tunkara steals it. Moist. Moist! I'm just shouting moist at the top of my voice. My neighbours think I'm mental. He has missed the one-on-one there. Please, lads. We need more. The longer this remains a one-goal game, the more I'm going to get scared. Like, Dinamo should be such a freebie. They're the kind of team I anticipate us beating in the qualifying rounds, you know? They've got 4 players on yellow cards. But they are on the attack. Buric. Maha. I don't love it. Zivkovic. Miak. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I have lost to Dinamo before. Doesn't mean I don't expect to beat them. Buric. Oh, we're chasing shadows. They're actually playing really well. This is annoying. Can we have the ball back, please? Miliak. I can't even really be mad. That's a mad goal. Fair play. Like, fair, you know what? Fair enough. I don't feel like that's a goal that I can really be mad about. It's kind of similar to the goals we like to score. Low crosses fizzed in. 1-1. That was annoying, weren't it? That's shout encouragement. That was their first shot on target, mind you. Set piece, JJ. Heads over. Pain. It's not good enough. Get shouty. Jackie Parr using the tactics on the FM World Cup in the draft. Nah, I'm going to take a lot more casual data. I would like to win doing some weird stuff. Right, I'm going to take off Ndong and bring in Marco. And on the left, I'm going to bring in Nunes for Lambert. Fresh legs in the wider area. Already demanded more. Marco's on and Nunes is on. The cavalry are here. I don't even feel like we were that bad in that half. I know their XG's high. They had 1 shot on target because it was a tap-in goal. Don't get me wrong. It was a really good goal. But the goal was from such short range, it just inflates the XG a lot. Kalinowski gets dispossessed. Not in the best area either. Kos is going to keep it alive. Come on, lads. Dig deep. Kalinowski bringing it forward. Kos, the left back, fizzes it. Moist has done it again. Okay. You know what? I'm calm now. Kos at left back and Lille at right back. It feels like we've moved on from our Trent and Andy Robertson kind of duo. Do you know what I mean? I miss Lemma. I miss Iwatara. But there's a new sheriff in town. That's a great ball, by the way. 2 players are at the back post queuing for it. All right. Praise the players. We're a goal up. Give me the green happy smiley faces. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They've still only had one shot on target and it was their goal, but now they're on the attack and I'm scared. I don't like it. I don't like it. Please. This is meant to be a straightforward game. It's another great passing move. Okay, NDIA should save that every day. If that had gone in, I would have been upset. Where's JJ? There he is. JJ, win the header. Okay, never mind. Kalinowski. Tunkara. Oh, now you raise the flag. You rat, Lino. Why did he wait for him to score an absolute banger to raise the offside flag? I mean, is it offside? I assume it is. The finish was so good as well. People who give offsides like that, enemies to football. That's my 2 cents. How close was he to being on? Oh, have a day. That's boring. Boring by the linesman there. Let's make a few more subs. Kalinowski off. I'm going to bring in Gomez, the youngster. He is actually a very, very good kind of register option for us. He has the comes deep to get ball trait as well. And you know what? I'm doing it. Cliff Garcia on you come on the right wing. Last year we didn't have enough of Cliff Garcia in Europe. I'm going to set that record straight. He's 29 now. He's basically a grandpa in the team. And Túnez stepping out with it. Go on. Bringing on the youngsters for game time. Need them to step up. Gomez. Lille. Denied by the woodwork. He was supposed to be DM, though. Oh, I know that, Omer, but there's no reason why I can't play him as a register as well. He suits both roles. Just longer term, I want him to develop more defensively minded. Okay, Gomez again. Look at him go. I'm going to big him up every time he touches the ball. Kos. 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 Moist. It's done. It's done now. That one's not going to get ruled out. He's not raised his flag. Show me my players doing this in the top corner. I can't see it behind the thing. They've got their hands raised. It's a goal. Moist again. Moist arm. No, you know what? I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm getting moist. Not quite. No, it's not that good. He picks up a hat trick in the opening game. He scored 8 as well, I think, through the qualifying rounds. He wants the Golden Boot Award. Can you blame him? 3-1. Okay, not quite as convincing as I wanted. I say that. They've had one shot on target. We've been great in this game here, really. Just wasn't kind of a done deal until late on. But a hat trick for him there. 11 goals in 7 Champions League games so far. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's not bad. Jack, how often do you bring in players into your team that you've used in other saves? I try and avoid it because they'll never do as well in the second save. Just ask Lee Boxy. I miss him, chat. I miss him. I mean, it's a good result against Zagreb, really. I've got a game midweek against Europa there. I've got Noraland. Do I go full strength for both? I kind of want to. I'm pretty sure Lee Boxy retired. Have I won the Champo All Club World Cup yet? What do you think, Joshua? Joshua, you watch the stream a lot. You know the answer. I've not won the Champo yet. I get a new stadium. We got 2 stands built either end. Also, my hair looks awful, chat. I ran out of hairspray. Can I use Pritt Stick to keep my hair up? Will that work? Probably shouldn't. You know what? Should I just pour water over my face? Should I pour... Oh, shit. I don't know. What was I thinking? I'm cool now. I'm cool. I'm moist now. He got a hat trick, so I've moisted up. I mean, I can't complain. I'm hot anymore. I guess. I fixed my hair, chat. Yeah, sorry. If you've just showed the true stream there, I fixed the hair. It's come at a cost, but it's fine. And I'm cool now as well. Like, not actually cool. In fact, I'm probably never been less cool. But I'm not hot. Has our attendance gone up? Yes, slowly but surely. Nothing crazy. For the last few years, I feel like we've sold out most Champions League games. Even here, though, we didn't sell out against Dinamo. But against the bigger teams in Europe, we sell out, but we still not got a massive support. Mr. Starstream, is there any more info on your massive league as of yet, or just what Z said? Just what Z said. It's Z's project, Mike. I'm just turning up on the days I've been told to turn up. I literally know nothing. I love Z, but one of Z's strengths is organising stuff, but not communicating all the details. With Z, you just have to go with the flow and turn up when you're told and just assume that that'll be okay. Luso Bite, mate, thank you for the Prime. Just going to resubscribe. Still catch up on the VODs on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, chat, if you watch Z's stream announcing the league, you probably know more than me, quite literally. You need an iced vest like the F1 drivers. Actually true. That would be great. When the country gets more reputation, what will the capacity of stadiums go to? It's almost impossible to say. Theoretically, it could go up forever. Football Manager doesn't really care about the population of the country. But it's kind of, it's difficult for me to make you a good guess for you right now. I'm going to play a fully rotated team, I think, in this game here. I still want to play Lambert, mind you. Let's give the kids some minutes here midweek. I mean, even our fully rotated team looks pretty good now, doesn't it? Play Anderson in goal as well. How did the other teams in Gibraltar do? They all lost. Do we play Vasquez, chat? Is Vasquez playing? You know what? I'll give him a game. I will give him a game. Is this my rotated 11 for the year? I kind of would rather play Gomez over Bath. I need to pick a lineup here that gives me sufficient depth. I don't have any DMs right now. I guess I can bring in Tunkara. Just thinking about how much I rotate things here. I don't have any right attack and mid coverage with this setup. I think this is my rotated 11 for the year. Let's save this. Best XI2. Do you need to clean the fluff build-up in computer fans? Yeah, yes, Barry, that is dust. That's not fluff, that is dust. And if you get too much of it, it can be a fire hazard. So, recommend it, but don't wipe it. Get a can of compressed air. Take your PC tower outside, can of compressed air, and blow the air out, but don't spin the fans too quick. Or hold the fans in place. Right. It's a rotated team. It's a team that I think can win. And if it doesn't win, bloody hell. I hope we win. We should beat Europa. Can anyone explain how Z thinks a 20-person network league game will only last 4 weeks? I have no idea. Offshore wasted. I assume he's done some testing. That might be a naive suggestion. I assume we're holidaying in between games. I assume. There'll be dog fur going in soon as well. Well, the good thing about schnauzers is they don't shed. Mini schnauzers don't really produce dog hair. So that's actually, you know, that's another tick for the mini schnauzer breed. Oh my word, sigh. Fair enough. What is that? Fair. Well, we're a goal up. The net free and fully will be on the cards, I guess. I just put my hand down on my armrest and was like, why is it wet? I just remembered. Streamer forgets he chucked water on himself 10 minutes ago. So I've rotated the team here because we've got Noraland midweek in our second Champions League game, and that is just the priority at all times. Is that not in the box? Can we check that? Oh, Leone, do it for me. Bangers only. Bangers only. Leone Lambert, you beautiful SOB. That's £25 million right there, that free kick. Sensational. Oh, kick-off highlights. Show me more. Does he still have low self-belief? Savino's not on the pitch. I think he does still have low self-belief, though. Daddy Moses. That guy's first name is actually Daddy. I'm not being weird using the word Daddy all the time. Daddy Moses. What's his name? Give it to Daddy. Oh, Duru. Vasquez! Chat, you're a genius for making me play him. Chat, you're all smart. It's 3-0. It's net free and fully. We'll watch his goal. It's his first ever goal for Apex. Hopefully the first of many. Bang! Right, and to get me out of the game. 9-0 it finished in the end. He got a hat-trick. And an offside goal. Cliff taught him well. Hat-trick on his debut. Not bad. Yamashita got man of the match, though, which is quite funny. And now we can just go manage, best 11 EU. And we're ready for the Champo, if Kim is fit. Is Kim going to be fit? We'll find out. Oh, bloody hell, chat. There's international football coming up today. How many games are we playing in the international break? Oh, Luxembourg, Albania, North Macedonia and Albania. Who's ready for some Gibraltar action? I think I am. I'm just wondering if there's any new players that have been scouted that I could sign. Doesn't look like it. I've seen all these players before. I did notice there was a Japanese lad here. He's not bad. He's not great. Going to be hard to say no to a man named Richie Rocket. I mean, I've said no to him before because he was playing for Man City and wanted far too much. But it was difficult. I should sell Ludwig. What was the name of the guy, chat, that we sold to Man 62? Because I feel like he's going to be very, very good for them. It's this guy, isn't it? Ndaba. They didn't even play him in their first game of the year. Who's their key player now? Tofik. I feel like Ndaba is way better than this guy. Maybe Football Manager's playing catch-up still. Okay, we're taking on Noraland. Did they draw their opening game? Did they draw their opening game? No, they beat Schalke. Okay, well, that's a warning. We are at home for this game against them, though, again. Oh, we should absolutely be battering them. I feel like if I don't win this game, I have failed as a human being against Noraland. Kim doesn't need a fitness test, so we are at full strength. Look at the green links forming. Lille looked okay on his debut. He's improving as well, which is good to see. It's funny how he's naturally a centre-back in it. 9 jumping reach. Like, why would you ever play him at centre-back? Koss and Kim are looking good on the left-hand side as well. Let's go with this team. No nonsense. Who is Noraland's key player? You know what? Good question. It is Bjorn Leiberg, who's currently injured and out for 3 months. How did they beat How bad is Schalke? Right, I've got faith in you, lads. Come on. Oh, Barry C, mate, thank you for the 5 gifted over on the YouTube. If you got gifted a YouTube channel membership, please say a big old thank you, Barry. That is very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you so much. Show me the roof. My desires are unconventional, chat. There's one thing that all Football Manager fans want. And it's looking in front of us right now. Show me it. Show me it. Oh, sorry. That's too much. That is, I've pushed the barrier there. They're playing a 4-4-2. I'm going to make some changes. I will always do against a 4-4-2. Run at defence, play into space, and focus the play through the middle. Isn't it Ale rather than Lille? Probably. I just like Lille. Lille is a cooler name. Oh, not a set piece. They've already beaten Schalke, so I should probably approach this game with a bit more trepidation than I am. I just feel like we have a divine right to win this kind of fixture, and that is probably damaging. Lukili, Bullet. Fuck. It's 1-0. I don't really know what to say there. I mean, should Kalinowski know to cover? Kalinowski has the ball go through his legs there. Was he not off? Can we get the flag raised, please, Lido? Demand more instantly. I mean, look, it's the second game of the league phase. We win our opening game. We're at home. We'll come back here. I believe Moist chasing it down. Forces the keeper to go, take it long. Doyle. Kalinowski. JJ. Tunkara. Go on, Lil. And Dong. This is nice. Okay, what are we doing? I jinxed it. Right, try again, lads. Right, we're going to count the passes here in this passage of play before we score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Question mark? 5! I'm a genius. We should do that all the time. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Lille means loyal in Spanish. Well, he better not leave me. That's all I'm going to say. Valencia, Tunkara. Bosh! Why does it look like a space rocket warehouse next to the pitch? Because Football Manager has the worst graphics of any game released in 2023. This game's 2 years old. Technology's come on a long way, chat. This was actually revolutionary graphics at the launch of FM24. I wish. Right. Oh, my word. We've missed the interception. Bullet's already scored 1. Okay, that was awful from him. Shout some encouragement. Get the green happy smiley faces going. Right. Counter-attack now. Koss, just run. I'll do that. That works. Moist. Endong. With no context, some of these names aren't great. Endong. Endong, give me a song. Cost the left back. Space. Time. Power. It's 2-1. The comeback's done. I was playing GTA Vice City recently, released in 2002, and I noticed it had better trees than FM24. Look, don't say anything mean about these trees. They might hear you. The tree's not got a middle to its stump. I know we've just scored in the Champions League. Let's focus on the bigger task at hand. Luke Hill crosses it in. NDIA collects. What's their centre-back doing? I don't even know. Yeah, to be fair, are the gazebos in FM better than the gazebos in GTA? Checkmate. Valencia, Lille. Valencia, Endong. Valencia! We look good here, but like... A bit like the last game where we were 2-1 up for ages. I need to see a 2-goal lead. Oh, okay. Thank you, Alex. Good goal by the Aussie. Big question is, will we get the next GTA? Oh, why is my fire alarm going off? 1 second, chat. Why is the fire alarm going off? What? Stepladder's downstairs. I'll have to do that again. Okay, I fixed the fire, chat. I fixed the fire. Now I will say, if she's not cooking anything. Yesterday, the fire alarm in our house randomly went off twice, and I thought it was down to low battery. But when it's a low battery, it just does a single beep, right? And so I took it off the roof the second time and blew like in, you know, like when you had a Nintendo 64 cartridge or a Game Boy cartridge. Because I assumed it was some dust in it. But it's just gone off again. And it is just a smoke alarm. So it's not like there's carbon monoxide in the house or something. And it just keeps going off. I wonder if it's some dust in the sensor. So, even though the house is burning down and I've just hit the off button and it's fine. But yeah, it went off twice yesterday. And after I blew on it like a Game Boy cartridge, it hasn't gone off again for almost 24 hours. And when it's low battery, it does a different beep. So it is detecting a fire. That's how hot it is in my house, chat. Endong scores. The house is burning down, but I'm winning against Noraland. So who's the real winner? And don't worry, chat, I took it off the ceiling, the fire alarm. It's good until 2030. It's one of these ones where you can't replace the batteries in it, which does seem stupid, but it does also last 10 years. So if anyone wants to explain, like we have a fire alarm downstairs near the kitchen, which I feel like probably is the more important fire alarm to have functioning. But the fact the upstairs one goes off randomly is a bit weird. I assume it's some dirt or some dust or just a fault. Given the fact that it went off twice yesterday, and as far as I'm aware, I've not burnt to death. Unless this is purgatory. And I'm actually waiting at the gates of hell. Johnny D, mate, thank you for the prime. Back on Twitch again. Welcome back, my friend. You've come in just in time to watch us score a goal of Kos. Remembers the football exists. Kos, Kalinowski, bang! And the dirt is gone. And so is Noraland. It's 5-1. We've demolished them at the start of this half. Oh, we're chilling. Don't worry. When your house burns down, we'll send this clip to the fire investigators. Noted. Right. Let's make some changes here. Lambert on. Yamashita on. Gomez on. Let's just bring on all the kids. Why not? Marco, on you come. If this ends 5-5, then you're in purgatory. You know what? Valid point. Isn't it called a smoke alarm, not a fire alarm? In the UK, we call them either. Chat, what would you call it? A smoke alarm or a fire alarm? I feel like in the UK, it's just interchangeable. Shit! The house is burning down again! I'll be... Is the house on fire? What? You can tap it now every time it goes off. I've come up with the solution, chat. I've removed the fire alarm / smoke alarm from the ceiling and handed it to Wok, so it can now go off in her room whenever it goes off. Sometimes they go off if it's too hot. Well, it could be hot. It could be hot. I don't think it's the humidity, because it goes off sometimes if we shower. Now, that's the only other time it's ever gone off is if someone's showering. Jack, is there an attic above the fire alarm? I mean, I don't think that would make a difference, would it? Because the sensor's pointing down to the bit below. It's never gone off in the heat before, and it was hotter last summer. And no one has showered in the house in 5 hours. So I don't think it's that, chat. Could it just be faulty? Could it just be some dust in the sensor? Maybe there's a fire inside the alarm. The fact it went off twice yesterday in a row, and then I blew in it lots, and then it didn't go off for 24 hours, in my mind suggests that it's just faulty and there's some dirt in the sensor, or some dust, or some pollen, or something. Or a fly. I tell you what, it's a good job we've not got the little puppy now. Can you imagine him trying to have his nap and that's going off? Chat, you guys are experts. Does it sound likely that it's just a faulty smoke alarm if it's gone off twice yesterday and then twice today? In my mind, that is just the most logical explanation. Because there's not a fire. I can confirm there's not a fire. It could just be the heat getting to it as well or something. Nah, it has the battery on it makes a different noise when it's low on battery, like a single beep. Like if you've ever had a fire alarm go low on battery, it never does the beep, 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 beep. It's just like a beep, beep. They've scored to make it 6-2. I hate the fact that this whole bit has to be in the YouTube video. It's just me explaining how fire alarms work. Call the fire department anyway and ask them. That, I'll be honest, that seems like a monumental waste of resources for the fire service. We have another smoke alarm in the house that's like in the kitchen, so I think it's fine. We're gonna win 6-2. We were 1-0 down in this game. We responded well. I say that. All the players I subbed on didn't do that well, but Koss got man of the match. We're chilling. Nice job, everyone. I've Googled it, and the likely reason it's going off, and the answer was a fire. Have I checked for that? I haven't yet. We've got our 2 wins in a row. Swap the alarm, see if the other one goes off in that location. The thing is, the other alarm is literally like... We have an open stairwell in our house with a spiral staircase. One of the fire alarms is at the top of the spiral staircase and the other's at the bottom. So to be honest, they should both kind of go off at the same time if there was a fire. I think it's definitely an insect or some dust that's just got in the alarm, I'll be honest. Based on the fact it went off twice yesterday. All right, Europa point next. Am I going full strength against Europa point? I kind of want to go full strength to prove a point. It's going off because of how hot Apex is. It could be going off because of how hot it is in this fucking house. I need to add some players to the national team as well. I can add 2 players. What's our current national team looking like? Chat, what position am I missing? I think centre mid. Let me just quickly block out the starting 11. Is Wooster back yet from his injury? What? Because the alarm stopped going off now. I say that I'd hear it, but I just the fact I took the alarm off the fire alarm off the roof, like unscrewed it, just handed it to her, and was like, just press the button when it goes off again. I don't think that's how you're meant to deal with health and safety in when it comes to fires in the household. But it works for us. Is Wooster back? Chat, where's Wooster? I've literally never seen this screen in my life. Has anyone ever seen this screen before? I've literally never seen this screen before in my life. This is mental. This screen's quite good. Did anyone know? I literally had no idea this screen existed. This is quite useful. Is Wooster still injured? Out for 3 to 6 weeks. Can't even sign him on a free transfer while he was injured. He definitely can't play for me yet. Is there any players I can ask to represent the nation? And Killy, do you want to play for Gibraltar yet? No. Okay, well, it was worth a try. James? Oh, I can try and convince him. What do I click? I'm clearly not interested in representing Gibraltar, so I don't believe they have anywhere near a high enough reputation to attract me. Forgive me for being brutally honest, but you're not getting any younger. It's time you made a decision regarding your international future and take advantage while you can. Time is indeed of the essence, you're right. Have we got anything else to discuss? I know how good you could be. You could be one of my key players. I've said all I can. It's up to you. Wait, did it work? Did I just bully a man into playing for Gibraltar? Oh my god, it worked. I just told him, mate, you're getting old. And he's joined. Fair enough. Why didn't I do that sooner? I bullied a man into playing for the national team. This is great news. You're not getting it. You're just like, you're not getting any younger. Stop being a bitch. Join the team. Can we bully Angel? He's rejected. I can't even have a chat with him about it. Sad. Chat, who's the other goalie I'm forgetting about? Newdale. Come on, mate. Don't be ridiculous. They've rejected it. Right, Scanlon's in the team. Well, that's something. We've achieved something ahead of the international break. I can't bully the others, which is upsetting. Oh, Lambert on a 10.0 for his training, chat. He is legitimately good. I don't care what anyone else says. full strength. The international break's coming up, so I can go full strength, then rest up. You know what? That's my plan. Volad as a pressing forward on attack is getting a lot of goals in the Champions League. Should I be using a pressing forward with this system all the time? It's weird, because as a pressing forward, even on attack, he kind of drops deep a little bit, but it kind of allows the attacking midfielder to run on, and also the inside forwards to kind of make runs around him. Like, it's working really, really well for us. Like, he's been tearing it up in the Champions League. Volodovsky, where are you, my friend? Get another goal for the people. There he is. He's popped up. Tunkara. Easy, Tiger. Easy, Tiger. What did you call him? His name's Moist. Apologies. Have I got any other players close to getting nationality? I'll be honest, I've kind of lost track of who's close to getting it and who's not. I kind of just wait for the emails to arrive now. I have toned down my hoarding efforts when it comes to Gibraltarian players. Because it was... I mean, I've still got 60 players in the B team, but it was out of hand. JJ. Volodovsky. That's... that. What's the XG on that chance? Hey, Jack, can you give me some advice on my physics A-level tomorrow, please? My advice is that I did physics at A-level, and I never used anything I ever learned from it in my life after I finished the last exam. So don't worry about it. Unless, of course, you need a good grade for university, in which case, maybe take it semi-more seriously than I'm making you sound like you should take it. Minty's just says, if you don't get an A, your life's over. Basically that. I don't remember, chat, after I got my UCAS points, ever having to mention my A-level grades in any context whatsoever. Like, it's just... when you're a kid, it's made out to you like your GCSEs like define your entire existence. And don't get me wrong, they can be important if you want to do further education. And same with A-levels. But in this grand scheme of the significance to your entire fibre of your being, they really don't matter that much. That's not to say you shouldn't invest time into them, especially if you really value your education and have high aspirations. But don't let them ever stress you out to a point where you're not enjoying life because of it. Put it that way. It's offside. Don't celebrate Volodovsky. I applied for a job this morning needing a STEM degree and an A-star in A-level maths. Well, there you go. If you want to be, if you want to do that, then maybe. But at the same time, there's jobs out there that don't require an A-star at A-level maths. Also, what happens if you're at my age and there weren't A-stars for maths and A-levels when I did my A-levels? Just can't get the job. And Dong. Lil! I want the free and I want a flea. Get me out of it! What are we doing? Just tuned in. I found Jack giving sound life advice. This sounds like a blessed stream. I feel like for as long as I've done content around this time of year, there's always people going, I've got my last exam tomorrow, I've got exams coming up. What advice can you give me? And my advice is just it sounds stupid, do your best. But if you're doing your best, you don't need to worry about it any more than that. But it's very educational. Getting fire alarm info as well. That was fun. I got BBC at A-level, then a 2-1 at uni. I was quite lucky to get my job because one of my tutors is married to my boss. Is your name Mark? Mark, it's Mark, the space in the chat. Oh, wait, we've scored. When did we score a third? Oh, yeah, I literally just watched it go in. Right, we could leave. It didn't register in my head chat that we scored. Oh, we got... Valencia got 4. Endon got 3. Volodovsky got 2. Shame on Toonkama and Doyle, who didn't get a goal contribution. Honestly, I just finished my A-levels and got an unconditional offer earlier in the year through merit exams to go to Aberystwyth. Great place in the world. So if you work hard for what you want externally as much as internally in school, you get your one, and that's my take on it, really. I think that's fair. I guess I'm coming at it more from, like, when I say, chat, exams aren't the be all or end all, that's not me saying don't try them and don't take them seriously. Please don't miscommunicate that. But I definitely know from my own personal experience, I felt a lot of anxiety and stress around exams. And if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would literally be, you do not need to worry about this stuff as much as you're worrying about it. We had an XG of 11 in that last game. What the fuck happened? Ludwig, I kind of want to sell this guy to a team in Gibraltar. You know what? Wait and see if I can sell him to one in January before I sell him to an Austrian team. When was the last time I didn't win a league game? Like 2 seasons ago, I bottled one. Would you tell yourself to work more on your championship manager? No. I'd probably tell my past self to go and buy stocks in some companies called Tesla and eBay. And Apple might not be a bad investment either. Just watch out for the financial crisis, you know, at the end of the noughties. Right, international break, everyone. Which means we get the Gibraltar side quest. Woohoo! If I don't be Luxembourg, I might cry. Rules of time travel don't allow financial gain. Yeah, but time travel is against the laws of physics. You're already breaking the laws anyway, so just break more of them. Checkmate. Jack, I'm going to try and learn how to create skins for FM. Any advice? Honestly, don't. No, don't right now. I know that sounds... I mean, do if you want to. But the game is about to move into a whole new engine, and the UI is going to be run through an engine called Unity. So anything you learn now will be redundant in like 6 months. So it's just not worth it. I'm sorry. I know that's not the best advice. I mean, if you're interested in it and just curious, have a poke around. But anything you learn, you could build up 6 months of knowledge and it will be obsolete when the next game comes out. Right, Scanlon is in the team, everyone, making his debut for Gibraltar. Finally. After turning me down for ages. I think I played Bath and Andre the Giant at centre-back. Then Dragic and Fitzgerald. That just makes sense. Are there not fundamentals that can be carried over to the new engine? Not really, no. Unity. Honestly, if you're looking into modding Football Manager, like longer term, I would look into other games that run in Unity now and modding them. And like have a play around modding games that aren't FM, even if it's just interface mods for them, because that will be more useful to you than modding the current Football Manager. We don't even know if there's going to be mod support for FM 26. I'm assuming it's going to be called FM 26. Might just be called Football Manager. So honestly, I would just, yeah. If you learn how to skin in the current version of Football Manager, it's just a redundant skill. It's a bit like doing a degree now in an area or field which AI will probably be running rampant in 5 years, which is most places of industry. So good luck to everyone studying at university right now. But yeah, I mean, if you're just curious about how it works, like have a play around. There's some really good resources on the Football Manager forums. There's like a skinning hideout sub forum which has good resources for learning. But so much of what you learn is going to be most of it is going to be completely useless when the next game comes out. Right, Luxembourg we should be winning against. We've got 4 games in the Nations League in a row here. Dragic, Duru. What can we do? Jakin, Scanlon, in behind. Welcome to the national team, my friend. He's 29. He's waited all that time to do that. I'm fuming. I'd love to invite SI to our event to talk about the challenges of switching engine, but that depends on how successful FM26 ends up being. To be honest, they probably won't be able to say a lot. They will have lots of NDAs and, agreements in place with Unity, I'm sure. Like, I have a theory that the reason that Football Manager was delayed is because Unity just didn't work with the game as well as expected. And I know they were working with Unity directly on aspects of the game, and like a whole new UI system was being developed by Unity in conjunction with Football Manager that will then be launched to like a wider audience of Unity game developers down the line. My theory is that Unity just was lacking maybe core features or functionality that's required for Football Manager. Maybe they didn't realise that stuff didn't work. He scored again. Maybe that stuff didn't work, or they didn't realise it didn't work until they started pulling the game together years into development, which can happen if you've never tested everything in an engine, because you can't test it until there's a game to test. But if that was the case, SI can never ever say anything publicly about it, because they'll have agreements with Unity, and something like that could like damage Unity's reputation. Hello, Joker Mouse. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. You're just here in time to watch Scanlon scoring on his debut. Finally, he's decided to play for Gibraltar. 2 goals immediately. You love to see it. I would love to do well in this Nations League, by the way. Like, it would be really, really good. We play 4 of our 6 Nations League games in this one international break, so we'll know where we're actually. How has he missed the target? Let's make some changes. Bath is on a booking. Dutch Oven on you come. Heaven on for Dragic. We play so many games in quick succession during this like international break that I kind of want to rotate some of the heavy hitters around. I'm going to move Cliff up top and take off Eden Mason. Bring in Al Hassan as well. Hey, Mark, dude, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube channel member. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome aboard, my friend. I appreciate it a lot. Appreciate all the support, chat. I know I talk about this a little bit, but especially when it comes to streaming and doing YouTube content, I really appreciate all of you who are continuing to watch the content. Like, if you're someone still consuming Football Manager content on FM24 18 months after release, you are like one of the hardcore of the hardcore when it comes to FM content kind of consumers. And I do really, really appreciate the support. Like, it's been a bit of a weird, unprecedented time over the last 6 months. And probably for the next few months, to be fair, until we know more about what's going on with the future of Football Manager. But the support that you give really does kind of ease the stresses that would probably be associated with not having a game for a year. Oh yeah, I made 4 subs, chat. It's not even half time. Guess who's not paying attention? It's fine. I'm just planning ahead, chat. I'm excited for Zealand's league. I am. I mentioned this earlier. I love Z. Z is an ambitious man who comes up with crazy ideas. Sometimes he is fucking awful at communicating them. I love the bloke. He's given me the very bare basics. I don't know if he's mentioned this. He asked people if they wanted to get involved in something literally 2 or 3 months ago. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Then like 2.5 months later, I just assumed that nothing's happening with it. And he's like, oh, I'm announcing it on stream this week. Oh, okay. When is it? In fact, I haven't seen Z stream where he talks about this new thing. So you may well know more about the thing that I'm involved in than I do, in all honesty. Hey, Mark, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I hope people are enjoying the Journey Manager. It's been a really fun change of pace for me. I don't know if I'll ever do a Journeyman save... What are we doing? I don't know if we'll ever do a Journeyman save game again. But, like, just as something different, because I feel like I've played every different kind of FM save fathomable for a yearly version of a game. Like, we've done 2 Parks to Prems, one where it was English only. I did a Chelsea save game back at the start of this year's game. I've done a Building a Nation in Gibraltar. I've now done a Journeyman. We did the Tokyo save game in Japan too. I feel like I've covered so many different bases on this edition of the game. It's Thursday. Hope you don't have any plans. I got told it was Friday. I think it's a week on Friday. I think that's what he told me. Again, I assume that he communicated the dates with you, like watching his stream, Zealand. So if he's told you all Thursday and I've been told Friday, that really would surmise things perfectly. He posted a video on YouTube about it. Excellent. There's a video now. I'll watch it later. Do another Park to Prem. We've not got time, Kevs. I hope we're playing the next edition of Football Manager in 4 months, chat. That might be naive to think mid-October. But under normal circumstances, 4 months from now, we'll be playing the new FM. I've not got time for another Park to Prem. Also, I've done 2 Park to Prems on one edition of the game. I'm all parked out. Fuck, they've scored. Well, praise that we're still ahead. Praise the players. We're still ahead. It'll be fine. Come on, load it up and let's go. Kev, I think you've missed the last 10 minutes. I feel, Kev, you've gone, I want to Park to Prem save, then passed out for 30 seconds and woken up and gone, load it up, streamer. There won't be, I would never do Park to Prem on Twitch as a stream save, because it's a save game that's much easier to follow in video format, and it's an established brand on YouTube that people want to watch. Greg, thank you for the hydrate, mate. I needed to drink a bit myself. Also, my fan's not pointing at me. Am I about to throw? There's not long left in this game yet. Did I consider sponsorship for the Journeyman? If you know what? If Singapore Airlines wanted to hit me up, Barry, I would have been all about it. Best airline I've ever flown with. But no. Sadly, the numbers that videos are doing at this moment of time, so late into FM24 cycle, do make it rather difficult to do brand deals, sadly. I feel like with the Journey Manager save game and this save game, I've got 2 save games that should last me until kind of September time and kind of hopefully allow me a month's break before the next edition of Football Manager comes out to kind of detox from the game after what will have been 2 years of playing it continuously. Cliff Garcia's just scored, by the way. What a man. What a man. I love Cliff Garcia. I love Cliff Garcia. There's part of me that thinks you find it hard to do a save where you're just a coach and your director of football does all the signings. You're not allowed any input. Can I be honest? That sounds so boring. It's a save game. And I would never do a series like that, Mike. I'm sure for some people it'd be fun. To me, it sounds incredibly boring. I think transfer is one of the most fun bits about FM. But transfer specials are also the most viewed videos. So a save game where I forgo transfer specials would be an awful business decision. Leon Live, no. I don't know what that's in response to, Jack. But with Leon Live, I wasn't streaming at the time, so it was it filled a void. I really thought Scanlon was going to get a hat-trick after he scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. I really believed in him. I mean, he still could. Cliff nearly got a goal. Come on, Cliff. Made all those subs in the first half. Didn't make one in the second half. It's fun having players like Al Hassan, who were kind of players at Apex that I used years ago, and just being able to play with them again. Make it sound like the national team is me like dusting off an old toy box. It's like, here's all the things I used to play with in my childhood. Are we going to get a goal here? There's 15 seconds left. Stop, lads. Stop. They're already dead. Cliff's in. Cliff Garcia. Remember the name. Is he on? I thought he was on here. If this gets ruled off, I should not be a linesman. I should not be a linesman. Skip. We got the win. And you know what? That'll do me. Albania and Macedonia drawing is pretty useful for us. We've got Albania in 2 days. I'll tell you what would be really good if you could rest players. Oh, we've moved up 3 places. Come on. Imagine if we get to the Nations League Group B. That would be big. Cliff with 2 offside goals, legend. He knows his role. James Scallon revealed how proud he is to make his first appearance. The only reason he's playing is because I bullied him. I actually think that rotation I did might end up being genius. Although Frank might have to play... I can't play Frank a right back. I'd rather play a tired Duru. Can we see the dog picture? Dog! That's my puppy, chat. I get him later this month. I'm well excited. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but dog! I should say that when he arrives, streams might be a little bit sporadic for a week or 2, because I have no idea how he's going to settle in. Wok and I are both fortunate to work from home, so we can be quite hands-on dog parents between us. I've been doing so much prep. I've been reading the book lately, Easy Peasy Puppy Squeezy Chat. The amount of content I've consumed around dogs is mental. We've got a little playpen set up in the kitchen already. It's kind of taking over my life. I just realised I can rest Cliff Garcia and Duru because they play for Apex. Do they actually rest when they're in international duty? Jack being domesticated, wife and now dog, true. Okay, Richard comes in for Cliff. Duru is quite tired here. I could play Fitzgerald at right back. That kind of makes sense. Then Groves in at Regista. I think actually resting the players contracted to me might have worked. Now, I don't want to get carried away, but if we now beat Albania, do we start dreaming of promotion? Is the dog a rehearsal for a baby? I mean, puppies are basically babies. All right, let's do this. Talking about Jim, we drove past the National Stadium in the Algarve yesterday. Is that the one at Faro, Boggy? It's like blue. It only has 2 stands. It's been ages since I've been to the Algarve. Lovely part of the world. Not the touristy bit, though. We used to like to go east from the airport. There's a fishing town used to go to a lot called Tavera. There you go, chat. That's my pro advice if you get in the Algarve. Go to a little place called Tavera. It's not too... It might have got touristy. I've not been in 10 years. But at the time, it was like a place where a lot of Portuguese nationals would go on holiday. A lovely part of the world. Okay, there is a near kickoff highlight here. It's Albania on the attack. I mean, Albania have drawn with North Macedonia. I feel like they're going to be more of a test than Luxembourg. They shout encourage early. Okay, let's see what we do here. Hassani. I don't like this. Oh, that's a sick back pass. I'm a bit concerned about how this has started. Oh, no. Thank you for the channel membership. What a time to put that in. Mate, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for becoming a Hot Prospect channel member. It was almost perfectly synced with me conceding, which would have been concerning. There might be a real-life Mark the Space coming along soon at this rate. I don't think so in the immediate future. I think when it comes to life, and especially children, having talked with a few friends, you can't really plan it. Like, babies don't really happen. They're not just a thing where you snap your fingers and it's like, well, there's a baby in 9 months happening. They're complicated little bastards. A dog's fine for the intermission. All right, encourage. I mean, it's 0-0 away from home. That probably isn't an awful result. Let's try and fire up the boys. Do I make subs? You know what? Cliff, on you come. Mason's got a knock as well. Lopez up top. You know what? Lopez up top. You know what? Berry as well. I'm making 3 changes. I've got another set of international games in like another 3 days. Still got 2 more games in this break, so I do actually have to manage the squad. We've not had a shot on target in this game yet, but I'm just going to keep shouting encouragement. Just makes all the green happy smiley faces appear. Mustafi for them. Puts in Hassani. I wish we had a good goalie. I'm going to blame the goalie, even though I don't think it's Hernandez's fault. I wish we had a good goalie. Is it the goalie's fault? Can I blame the goalie? Mustafi plays it forward. Hani pulls it across. I feel like he should do better. Maybe I'm a bitter old man. Okay, set pieces. The near corner cheese is here. Well, there's Bath. Win it, Bath. Oh my God, I love Devin Bath. Come on, it's the Apex way. Come on. Am I going to edit my dog into my journey manager save as the assistant manager? I'm not sure my wife would approve of the dog being added to the save game before her, to be honest. Oh, well, we got a goal back and now there's a kickoff highlight. Simone, Zabelli, Hassani. Why do all their names end in an I? Okay, well, Dedger's now ruined that there, hasn't he? Napoli. Kolicki. He liked to lick stuff as a child. That's how he got his name. This is scary, isn't it? Napoli. It's a bit unfair. They've got an entire Serie A club on their side. Oh, imagine the counter now. Berry. Lopez. This is where we've got pace. We've just subbed on pacey wide play. Oh, my God. Cliff, what are you doing? Cliff! 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 Cliff has fallen off plus L plus ratio or something. He just licked me. Right. Demand more immediately. Their press is kind of weird. They're leaving a lot of space for a number 10 in behind their 2 centre mids. Fitzgerald. There's options. Jace. Oh my, what? He hit the post! That was a quality chance from nowhere. This is one of those moments where I wish I had a bit more depth and I just don't. I might as well go for it, right? Al Hassan on the left. And then Groves can just stay as a regista. We don't need to defend. Scanlon. Did that hit the woodwork again? I've gone all out attack here to get something. It's definitely a risk running a regista as my only defensive midfielder, but needs must. Cliff. Groves. Look at him run the show. My regista. Fitzgerald. Options. Berry. Do I stay on the attack or do I play for the draw? Do I... I think I go for it. But we're away and a draw would be good. But I've taken off my defensive mid options. Lopez tucks it away. I'm staying on the attack. Praise the players. You've done great, lads. Keep it going. Oh, shit. Alassane is injured. Do I have a sub? I do. Jones is coming on. Good luck, Connor. We don't need a centre mid, chat. We're going for broke. We're risking it for a chalky biscuit. Think of the world ranking increase. Aiden Heaven, what can you do? Inside, Jones. Oh, Jones, wake up. Calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, wake up now! Devin Bath's just lost it in an awful area. He slightly tackled the air. Oh, we're in danger. Lino! 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 They're checking it. Surely it's off. Hey! Draw the lines. I want the lines drawn. Get the lines out. Manually. Don't need this automated bullshit. Yeah, get the line out. Show me. The lines weren't drawn in the right place there. That's all I'm going to say. Bath has had an absolute Western supermare there. Spot where I changed the formation. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. Shit! Great save. Great save. Right, encourage the lads. We could still do it. We'll go very attacking. Are they time wasting? Are they 5 minutes? Imagine. Heaven. Cliff. Cliff. He doesn't even jump. Cliff, come on. We're playing quite attacking out. Andre, that is playing with fire. We've got away with it. The fire alarm's gone off, but we're playing on. Heaven. Oh, Aiden! See, admittedly, this is where we now have an issue with the formation I've gone to chase the game. Oh, what a tackle. Oh, the second ball. Cliff. We were never meant to win this game anyway, chat. We were never meant to win this game anyway. They've nearly scored again there. Instructions. More direct now, please, lads. Over the top. That sounds good. There's still 3 minutes. I still believe. Who would have thought the second game of the Nations League would matter so much? I'm doing very well, thank you, Shiny Gummy. I'm doing very, very well. I'll be doing better if we score in the last 2 minutes here. Imagine. It's not happening, is it? It's not happening. NT. I mean, where are they in the FIFA World Rankings? 82nd, and we're 147th. I think that's fine. You did yourself proud. Clap them off the pitch, lads. Luxembourg managed to beat Macedonia, and we beat Luxembourg. So surely we now beat North Macedonia. James Scanlon's picked up 2 yellow cards in his first 2 games for Gibraltar. Brilliant. Right, can I add a replacement? No. Oh, can I? Can I call someone up? Young. Oh, I can. Okay, Alistair Young, welcome to the national team. Right, North Macedonia next. I don't really know anything about North Macedonia except they were absolute bastards in the original Rome Total War. Used to hate coming up against the Macedonians. That's all I know about the nation. They were bastards in Total War back in the day. I think Hemmen and Bath are going to be very tired here, and I might have to play Faye. I mean, Jakins can come back in, actually. Cliff is tired. I'm sure he'll recover. I hope. Is Anderson still improving? Oh, yes. Happy days. What was the best faction in the original Rome Total War? That's what I'm now thinking. I always used to like playing as Ghoul. Is that an unpopular opinion? Does that make me a basic bitch? Ghoul were always just better than the Britons to play as. Is Norris done? No. Norris is literally like less than 30 points behind Piastri. He is very much far from done. The Julii faction. I always used to like it when you'd click on the Triarii. They'd be like, Triarii? The voice acting in Rome Total War 1 is so bad, and yet the voices kind of sit rent-free in my head. Oh, JJ got his first ever goal for South Korea. You love to see it. What were the other lines? Like if you put your army on a boat, you'd be like, set sail. What were the other Rome Total War lines? And you always had like the singing in the background, like the female vocal singing. I feel like I might be talking about too much of a niche subject here for a stream. I loved it. What a game. Let's start Duru in this game. Presumably, like, North Macedonia have the same issue, right, with tired players. I guess we'll find out when we go into the game. Oh, they're playing a 5-back, you rats! I'm fine. They play at a big stadium, don't they? Oh, their players aren't even tired either. That's annoying. Hey, Super Spreader, how you doing, mate? New kebab place near mine. That's brilliant. I'm jealous. I've not had a kebab in ages. They've got banging garlic and coriander naan. That does sound good. I like the fact you've just said naan there and not naan bread. It really triggers me when people call it naan bread, which I don't mean, like, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's a weird thing to get upset about. But naan is literally bread. Oh my word, I thought Zeffirino was going to score. Oh, we've got goal line technology. Well, look, if we pause it, the ball is clearly over the line. It's a fix. Stop the steal. Also, I don't want to jinx it, chat. The internet's not gone down in like an hour and 45 minutes. And the fire alarm's not gone off either. Oh, they've scored, though. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, someone has become a channel member. And I'm going to be honest, their name is in an alphabet I can't read. So I'm going to say thank you to the person who I can only assume knew that this was going to happen, has now left me in an awkward situation. I appreciate you becoming a first team regular channel member. We're a goal down. We need a miracle. I'll say that. There's still 70 minutes left. We still need a miracle. We're awful. Groves! I've said that too loudly there, and I'm really sorry. I lost control of my own voice. We're bottom of our group as things stand, by the way, in the Nations League. Imagine if we get relegated. Kimi Antonelli, World Champ when, according to you, Jack? Oh, never. No, I think Kimi could be. The thing is, it's so stupid trying to predict when a driver will become a world champion in Formula 1. I'll be honest. Because you can be the most talented driver in the world and the stars may just not align and you never win a championship. Doesn't mean you didn't have the potential to win one. You can just get unlucky, and that's the game. Hi, Jack. I'm a bit behind, but we're staying in Lagos. But we have stayed in Tavera, and it's lovely. Yeah, it is. Do they still have the street performers in Tavera? I've not been in years. Oh, my word, Jay should have scored. We've hit the woodwork again, by the way. Like, the reality is, if you looked at all the drivers on the F1 grid, I reckon 10 of the 20 drivers could win a world championship if circumstances just aligned perfectly. So when it's like, when will someone or can someone become a world championship? You're basically just guessing how their career goes. Also, they have scored there to make it 2-0. So that is unfortunate. I mean, I've had to do the 2 difficult away games back to back. That's my defence. So, you know, we've got Albania and North Macedonia at home. We've hit the wood. How many times have we hit the woodwork this game? Am I losing the plot? Have I got a victim complex or we hit it multiple times? I'm fuming. Very injured is like saying water is wet. He does get injured all the time. I miss Worcester, chat. I miss Worcester. The fact that 4 of the Nations League games are played in one international break and we're without our main striker, I feel like is unfortunate. As Despotovsky gives it to Mini. I mean, if we get 1 back, there's hope. Okay, there's no hope anymore. Do I flee? Is it a net free and flee? I'd love to know how many times we hit the woodwork in this game. I still believe. Look at the XG. I probably should be berating them now. Hey, Luke, I appreciate it. Yeah, today's episode of The Journey Manager, which if you haven't seen, you should go watch it. Stop watching the stream, go watch the video. It was a bit of a weird one just because I had to record it so late at night. That is an awful goal to score, but it's going to count. Okay, the comeback's on. People were like, Chuck, why was your left eye so red? It was because I hadn't slept in a very long time at the time of finishing recording the video yesterday. When I get really sleep deprived, my eyes get really bloodshot and like red. Like even if they're not like aching or tired, they just go red. I'm sorry to disappoint people. I don't have pink eye. I think that was what people were joking about. But no, my eyes just go very, very red when I'm sleepy. Can I just chalk this game down to being unlucky? Is that a cop-out? Probably. MFL Cup games today, Jack. How are you feeling? The Cup in MFL, I feel like, should be more of a priority for me. And I did say that to myself that my Iron and Bronze teams I'd focus on it more with. But they're both second in their respective leagues. I've just praised the players there and they hate me. So now I feel like I can't really do that. Albania and Luxembourg have just drawn. Our group is weird. Do I reckon FM Mobile and PC Tactics are kind of similar? I've not played the mobile version in forever. Jack, how do I get into the members-only server? So if you join the Discord server, the Work the Space one, it's linked below the stream. And then if your YouTube account is connected to your Discord account, it'll automatically give you the special role as a YouTube channel member. It should be linked in the description of the YouTube stream. We take on Albania in home. If we lose this game, we're in trouble. I might have to start panicking. I mean, you'd argue I've got the two easiest games to follow up. But it's not ideal. Anyone else nervous? Just me? Imagine if I get relegated. Imagine. Oh my word. Wait, how many players have been injured on international duty for me? I've lost 3 players during this international break. That's mad. Mason and Cliff really can't play here. This team should still be capable of battling against Albania. We might actually move down in the FIFA World Rankings as well with some of these results. I wish we had a better goalie. A goalie, I think, is the missing piece of the puzzle for the national team. And Wooster. Wooster would be useful to have, considering he is the main national team striking option. If I lose this, I'm going to get relegated. I'm going to get relegated. I could get relegated as a national team manager. Like, that is the definition of washed, isn't it, really? Like, that would be embarrassing. Nothing's happening. Okay, something's happening. Something's happening. Remain calm. We have the possession. I don't know if I've ever been relegated in the Nations League before. In my mind, the Nations League has only been around like 5 years. Someone ruin it for me. How long has it been around? Is that going to count? I think he's onside. Is Lopez giving us the lead on the halfway mark? Don't rule this out. It's going to count. Who put the ball through here, by the way? Dragic dinks it. Lopez. Bang! Oh, okay. It's only 2019. I thought the Nations League was one of those things where it feels like it's from yonks ago, but actually it's like, you know, very, very recent. I mean, if we win this game, are we back to top of the group? Our last 2 games are North Macedonia at home and Luxembourg away. We're literally top of the group as things stand. This is just a stupid group, isn't it? Look at the points. Did you know, chat, that in 2 weeks we're closer to 2050 than we are to the year 2000? Just want to ruin your day for you a little, because someone mentioned it to me and it ruined my day. So just passing it on. Zeffirino. Someone get another goal for us, please. It's gone over. Jack, what's the best way to scout Wonder Kids? Honestly, looking through national teams. Any more depressing life facts you want to share with us? At the end of the year, we will live further away from the Call of Duty 4 remaster than the gap between Call of Duty 4's remaster releasing and the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh my word. Hernandez, what a save. That one's not quite as relatable unless you played COD 4 back in the day and then got burned by the remaster and made to feel sad. Although recently I've been playing H2M, which is like a modded version of Modern Warfare Remastered that adds basically... It's basically Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 in one singular PC mod. It's very fun. Right. Praise the players. They're going on the attack. Near post corner. Where's Bath? There's Bath. Oh, he's actually saved it. I played so much World at War, and everyone else on my uni course talks about Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty. Behind Modern Warfare 1. World at War was fun, but I played World at War for like 4 months, then went back and played Modern Warfare for another 8 months. Black Ops 2, that was the last game I went to a midnight release for. Kaliki, surely not. Okay, he skied it. Low-key chat, I don't think Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare 3, was that bad. Oh my god, their keeper went forward. Richard, shoot! I mean, this is the game, surely. I almost don't want there to be a highlight here. Unless it's us scoring, in which case that'd be fine. Dragic, Groves, Zeffirino, Scanlon! Alright, instructions. Lower the tempo, time waste, get rid of look for overlap. Watch us concede now. Be calmer, really, for clicking the time waste button. Oh my word, Jakins is injured. I don't have a left back. Dutch oven, into centre back you go. You know, Groves can play that. We're seeing out the game, chat. Sometimes in life, you've just got to see out the game. I have no defensive mids left to bring on here. There you go. That works. Good job, everyone. Good process. Please blow the whistle. Thank you. Come on! We're top of the league! We just had to beat Luxembourg and North Macedonia and we'd go up. Come on! We're top with a 0 goal difference. Suck it. Where are we in the world rankings? Go on, show me the new world rankings. Show me them. 146th. Get in there. If we top the group, we get promoted, don't we? And don't we go into a playoff thing for a chance to play in the Euros? Is that how it works, chat? Or is that only the Nations League before the Euros? I'll be honest, it all confuses me a lot. I don't really understand what's happening. The winner promotes to Group B, but then do they play in another thing? I don't know. Come on! That next game's in 38 days. Right, chat, we have been live for 2 hours, and I did say earlier I was only going to stream for 2 hours. It's very, very bloody hot today, and I haven't recorded tomorrow's YouTube video yet, and unlike last night where I was up till 1 AM recording it, I don't want to be up till 1 AM recording it tonight, which seems sensible. So I think we will leave things there for today. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. The international stuff I'm actually really enjoying with this save game. It's a bit weird and it's a bit wonderful because I don't really do the national management stuff, but it's just quite fun, really. What I will do, though...
Colombians.
Mute that, Jack. For those of you that didn't see today's YouTube video, please go watch it. I'll link it in the chat for you guys, both on Twitch and YouTube. It's the start of a new chapter of the Journey Manager, so if you've fallen off the series, it's a new team, it's a good jumping on point. And, well, there is an episode dropping throughout this week, every day, alongside, of course, streams every day this week. At least that's the plan if I don't melt to death. Although, actually, I've got the dentist on Friday. So, who knows? You know, they go, right, we're ripping out your face. There might not be a stream then. Anyway, we're going to leave things there for today, chat. I appreciate you guys hanging out today. We're back live tomorrow, similar time today, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. It's been a pleasure as always. I love you all. Bad Colombians. Go watch the YouTube video and find out what's going on. The Zealand draft is next Friday. Don't you worry.